Hello everyone and welcome back. I have a huge collective haul that I want to share with you guys. There's some clothing pieces, there's some makeup, there's some hair care stuff, there's some everything for everyone. So stay tuned and let's jump into it. First off, I have this, which is like a knit poncho. Let me tell you, it is huge and it has a turtleneck and I love it. And when I saw it online, I was like, I'm gonna die if I don't buy this. So I have yet to wear it outside. I think it's so elegant, it's so cool, and they had it in so many colors, and I feel like I'm gonna be ordering some more. So yeah, that was the first thing. And then the second thing that might be obvious to some of you guys is that I changed my hair color. I went from that warm yellow kind of a blonde to this more like ashy. It's actually called a pearl blonde color that I'm using, and that's really what has been happening. I am happy with the results, but not completely, in the sense that I want it a lot lighter, and like I love it here, but here at the roots it's a little bit dark, and that is because what I had ordered is a 9% or 30 volume developer, and this lifts your hair color just 3 shades. So I need the 12%, which is going to lift 4 to 5 shades, and I think that's going to be awesome. So obviously I ordered from Kallos. Huge box, it's pretty heavy. And I got 5 hair dyes and then 5 of these developers. And initially I thought it was a 1-to-1 ratio, meaning 1 tube of hair dye and 1 tube of this thingy, and when it arrived it's actually a 1-to-2 part, so that means 1 of these and then 2 of these. So I already did that because I need it like on the entire length of my hair, but going forward I'm just going to be using like half a tube of dye and 1 of these things. So yeah, I'm just going to be ordering the 12%, and the color that I have is a, what is it, 12.8 special ultra pearl blonde, and this is what came out. If I'm going to use the 12%, it's going to be a much whiter color, so the pearliness of it is going to be like even more true. And this is the first time, like, it's freshly dyed. It's, you know, I haven't even washed it. Like, I washed it when I dyed it, but it, like, the color hasn't faded or anything, and I'm loving it from the first go. And usually I hate my hair when I dye it straight away, so I'm loving it. I think it looks a lot better with my complexion. It's a cooler tone. I should do like an entire separate video talking about like what type of blonde you should try, because apparently there's a science behind that as well. So yes, I got 5 of these, and then I needed some more shampoo, and so I just got my chocolate line because that was my favorite one. So I just got the shampoo, conditioner, and the hair mask. So that's pretty much, I was looking in the box to see. That's pretty much what I got from them, but like everything is so heavy. I will have to place another order because obviously I'm running low on a bunch of other things, but this was just like an emergency. I don't have any hair dye. I must order something ASAP, and that's what happened. So keep an eye out for like another big haul, but that's why I didn't want to make like a separate video, because it's just like I have 3-4 things to tell you guys. Moving on. Next 2 things that I have on top of the pile are 2 things that my boyfriend got me for Valentine's Day. He got me a pair of wedges. I asked him if he knew how tall these are gonna make me, but he's 6'7", so it really doesn't matter how tall my shoes are gonna be. But yeah, these are like a faux suede for show zipper. The actual one is on the inside. I love them. I love these wedges. I have something very similar in red, and I gotta start wearing them, but probably not when I'm going out with my bicycle. So these are very fancy schmancy, and I think they look great with the poncho that I have on. And then he got me another one of these things, which is from Balm Cosmetics, and this is called Little Box of Love. Look at it. It's so adorable, and obviously everything inside has like hearts and kisses and stuff like that. And I have a picture of this on Instagram, so I'll leave the link down below. You can go check it out. And it smells divine. They're so cute. I'm gonna make a completely like separate video, like a review video on these like bath bombs, bath creamers, because they're to die for. And this is my third box, so loving it. Next up, I have these. You can't even see them. I ordered them off Amazon. They're these clear things, mouth guards, that you dunk in hot water and then you mold to your own teeth, because I want to try out like some teeth bleaching thing. The thing that I've been using so far is charcoal, and that is fantastic, and it's good for, you know, like getting rid of like gunky bacteria and like everything in your mouth. But charcoal will only lighten your teeth to your natural color, and my natural tooth color is a yellow gray color, so I'm gonna give that a try. I got 4 of them. I'm really excited. Then next I went to my favorite Asian dollar store, and I found some more of my lashes. They changed the brand. They were like, I don't know, some other brand now. It's called Amy lashes, and these are number 14. The one that I'm wearing currently, like in this video, they were number 11, but I swear they're the exact same kind. So I got 2 of these, and then I got this other one, which I was just like suckered into it. I know these don't make my eyes look very doll-like, but I was just like, I must own you. So I got these, and I love them. They're like $1.25 or something. It's ridiculously cheap, and I get a lot of use out of them. Like, I'm talking months of use. As long as you take good care of them, you make sure to clean them and everything, you're fine. And then I found this other thing, whoopsie, which is like a Stay Matte, like a Maybelline dupe, but it's called Rallo Cosmetics. Now, I'm not much into like dupes, but when I saw this, I was like, oh yes, I need to get me some of this. It is a pressed powder, but can you see the color? Clearly it does not match me, but I got it as a bronzer because it just, to me, it's looking like one of those, like, it's not very warm toned, it's a bit more cool toned than a lot of the bronzers that I have, and it is absolutely matte. It has no glitter, and I was like, yes. And that is what I'm wearing on my face today. I'm wearing a combination of, you know, bronzers and like blushes and stuff like that, but I did give this thing a try, and I love it. And it has like that classic old school makeup smell, which I love. And I think in total this was like $1.50 at most, like $1.50. I don't think it was more than that, and this is gonna last me a long time, so I might go back and get some more. Also from the dollar store, Asian dollar store, where not everything is $1, but it's like around like $1, $2, something like that. I got a bunch of incense sticks, but like I got a ton of them, and I did show them in one of my vlogs. I will link that down below. But I will have to make a completely separate video because I have so many incense sticks right now that it deserves a video in itself. So I'm covered, but I still want to buy more. Moving on, this is my ultimate black Kajal pencil. It's super simple. It is the DM brand, the She brand. It used to have like a little thing here on the back for like smudging. I never used that anyway, so I just got like a new one because I only have one left and I'm freaking out, so that's something. Next, I have these Pampers Baby Fresh Clean Gentle Cleansing for Delicate Skin. These are baby wipes. I used to have the chamomile one, and I loved it so much, and then I have no idea what happened to it. The previous one that I had was a fragrance free. I hated that thing, and I saw these and I was like, yeah, maybe I should give it a try. So I got the economy pack. Basically it has 2 packs in here, so it has 2 times 64, so 128 baby wipes, and we shall see. Speaking of wipes, I am a woman on a mission. So I went to Lidl and I picked these two up. These are not baby wipes. These are actually, what are these called? Facial wipes. And I got two. They're both by Beauty Isiri, and the blue one is a refreshing one and the pink one is a sensitive one. So the pink one says sensitive facial wipes for dry and sensitive skin, and the blue one says refreshing facial wipes for normal and combination skin. I opened the pink one, but I mean, I just tried out two, so I can't really like have a verdict, but I'm definitely gonna let you know what I think about them. So yeah, let's see if I can find something that's gonna be just as good as the chamomile one from Pampers. Speaking with Lidl, this is not a makeup product or a beauty product. It's something that my grandma got me, and I think these are, I'm holding them upside down, I think these are the coolest things ever. There are a like keychain with an LED lamp, and she got them for me in red. So I'm gonna attach this to my keys. I already have one on one of my keys. I don't know, like I'm always having trouble like you know, finding stuff, like even in my bag, so a little tiny light is always welcome. And then the rest of the stuff that I have is just Lidl. This is my bubble bath, which is actually a hand soap, and this is the milk and honey one. I know that I show you guys this thing in pretty much all of my empties videos, but I want you to see what it looks like when it's not empty. I love it. It is so good and it's so affordable, and like, why would I pay like 5 times as much for a bubble bath that doesn't even make as many bubbles as this thing does, and it keeps my skin like super hydrated? If you find this, try this. I promise you it's one of the best things that you could ever buy. And this is a refill, so that's why it's not looking all fancy. 2 things that I even did reviews on. I got the antiperspirant. Before I used to use only the green one. This is the Natural Minerals 48-hour antiperspirant 0% alcohol, but then I tried the pink one and now I feel guilty just buying one, so I buy both. And the pink one is the sensitive. Again, it's 48-hour antiperspirant 0% alcohol. In my opinion, the only thing that is different with these two is the scent. This is like a baby powder sweet smell, and this is more like a rainforest fresh type of thing. So it depends like what I'm in the mood for. And then 2 more pink and green things, and you may be laughing at this, but guess what these are? Honestly, I don't know what they're called. I think they're tampons though. I keep wanting to call them panty liners, but they're not panty liners. So believe it or not, I haven't bought these things since I was, oh gosh, probably like 12 or 13, like right in the beginning, or even like when I was younger. When I got my period, like this is the stuff that I tried out. Well, not this particular brand, but the things that you put on your panties. And then I shifted over to the internal like tampon things, and everything has been great. But since I've gone on birth control, it's not a real period that I have, it's more like spotting. So the internal ones sometimes can get uncomfortable, and I had like a sample of one of, like not one of these things, but just this thing that you put on your panties, like just from a magazine or something. It's like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna try it. And I loved it so much that I actually went to Lidl, and they had 4 of these. This is one of their brands. It's called Softino Ultra Plus Softy Dio. This is this one, and then this one is the Dry Net. So they had pink, purple, green, and blue. Now the pink and the purple were scented, and the green and blue were non-scented. The difference between them is that these ones are supposed to be like soft and, you know, scented, and these are supposed to be like a mesh type of a thing. So like I don't know, it's like easy breezy type of a thing, like, you know, like in warmer weather and stuff. And I did try out both. They come in like the most adorable packaging ever. Look at this. This is the pink one, and this is the green one. And I honestly can't choose between the two. Again, I'm having like the same problem with these two, and look, they match. So not only am I gonna repurchase these, both of them, but I'm gonna purchase the purple and the blue one as well. And I can't really like choose one over the other, just because like there were some times, like some days when I just wanted something to like smell nice. This smells so girly, it's so perfumey. It's really, really good. And then sometimes I just wanted something that was like a no hassle, you know, especially if I was like doing something like a physical activity and I wanted like something more breathable, so I would use the green one. I know this might be TMI, but you know, I just wanted to share this with you girls out there, because Lidl has a bunch of things that are really good quality, and these things again are probably half the price of like name brand, you know, like Always or something like that. So I really wanted to give them, sorry, I thought for a second there it was not recording. That would have been scary. So yeah, I wanted to give them a try, and they're absolutely perfect. Like they actually stick to what they're supposed to stick to. They don't, like, they're not uncomfortable, they're not super bulky, they're pretty thin, and I didn't have like any leaks or anything. So I highly recommend it if you're trying anything like a facial toner or a face cream or anything and you have a Lidl, please go and try out. Like, I'm not sponsored by Lidl, I just really love their products and I think they're great value for the money that you spend. So highly recommend it, and like R&Ds to die for. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, share, do whatever you like with this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. Don't forget, I'm doing daily vlogs now, so if you're curious on like what happens in my daily life, you can check it out. Some days are more interesting, some days are a little bit boring. I'm not going to like fashion week or anything like that. Nothing spectacular. It's just like regular life type of stuff. But anyway, I'm showing you around the city and, you know, all sorts of fun things, plus what I eat and everything. So if you want to check that out, feel free. I will leave some links, and obviously you can find them on my page. Thanks again. Big hugs to everyone. Look how big the hugs are with this. Big hugs, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school.